Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we'll be talking about one of the topics which the aspirants who want to start preparation will usually have, they'll be dealing with most of the time, etc. That is, can I clear UPSC if I start late? Now, this is a very subjective thing as to what is late into the UPSC preparation. So, since this is an examination with an age limit, you will have situations where you feel that you are too old to start with the preparation, or that you feel that your peers are all very much young and there are so many youngsters in their early 20s preparing for this examination. So, can I really clear the examination? So, this is something which you should make a decision on your own choices and should be based on your own decisions. But I will try to solve your problem based on the situation. For example, for anything that you really want to do in life, there is no time limit, there is no age limit. So, if this is your purpose, if this is something that you really want to do, then there is nothing that can stop you from actually achieving it at any age. So, that is where you prioritize this particular thing, because we have people with a lot of experience, people who are certainly at the in their early 30s or in their late 20s, but people with experience and people with conviction as to why they want to switch from another job, why would they want to leave another, maybe a private sector or another state government sector, to come into the Indian civil services. So that way, there is a personal decision that you have made, and I strongly believe that that particular conviction is more stronger than any other decision that any youngster would make with respect to why they want to join into civil services. That has a stronger purpose, is what I would say. And second thing is that 1 year of good effort that you put in into the preparation process is sufficient enough for you to clear the examination. We have a lot of proofs. We have a lot of toppers who have cracked the examination in their 30s, and they've just given 1 year of their dedicated good time for the preparation, and that they were not afraid of the fact that they just have 1 year, but it's all about how they utilize that particular 1 year to the best of their effort. So it's an advantageous thing also, because since you have just 1 year, you will give your heart and soul to it. Otherwise, if you are young and if you feel that you have so many years and you have so many ages to prepare, then you will feel that not giving that particular 100% effort in your first or second attempt, which can be possible if you are that person with just 1 or 2 years of preparation and you want to crack it there and then itself. There are people who start after they are 30 years old also, so people have a lot of confusions. But in the general category, the age limit is 32, but there are people who start their preparations at their 30s. It doesn't mean that UPSC is not an examination where everything is about that particular syllabus that you learn or the books that you learn. It is about the knowledge that you have inherited, you have acquired throughout your career, throughout the experiences that you have had all over the years. So you will be at an advantage, is what I would believe, because whatever knowledge you have gained throughout will not go in vain. At least in the main examination, you will be able to put it through in the examination papers, because it is not about writing in a certain way. It is about including all your experiences, all your examples possible in the main science paper or in the essay paper or in the ethics paper, which will come to be where your experiences will come to your help, is certainly what I believe. And there is not a point where it is too late for a good thing to happen, for a good change to happen, because what if you have missed out on the age and the attempt and the possibility of writing the examination itself, then you will always regret not giving it a chance. So that's why a lot of people, even if in spite of having a lot of experience in the private sector, would want to switch, and that really does make sense to themselves than it makes to anybody else, and that is what is required as well. And To be in a job that you don't like, this is a topic that most people don't understand. If you are in a job, in a career situation that you don't really like, then there is nothing like it to put you down. You will have all the negative emotions, you will not be happy throughout your life, etc. So it's important to understand what is the career, what is the job that will make you satisfied and happy at the same time. It's not just about money. And then comes the thought of civil services. So I think people with that particular understanding, that particular state of mind would really relate to the possibility of the need to crack the examination of civil services, etc. So I would encourage people to think that way, as to which is the career that makes them happy. So if you have already found that out, then there is no requirement for you to switch. But if you feel that this is not your place and you want to go somewhere else, then think about it, process it, and you will have stronger conviction as to why you would need that particular change. Now, next thing is that everything in life is about prioritization, because if I'm talking about people at 30 years old or people are preparing late, then there is a factor that there is a social pressure, social circumstances may not be in your favor, because you will be answering to a lot of questions if you're, especially if you're leaving the job that you're already doing to prepare at that particular age. Then there is a lot of social pressure, social conditioning that we already have. There'll be pressure from the family, because you will not just be dealing with yourself, you'll be responsible for your children, for your partner, etc. And then their lives also get influenced by the decisions that you make. So that way it's a combined decision that usually you have to make at that stage in your life and career when you want to switch. But it happens everywhere. So we attend job interviews at any point in time in the private sector. Even if you're very very old, and if you're very very young also, you have to go through the same processes to get into a new job. You switch workplaces, etc. So you can imagine this is also something just like that. But the dedication, the sacrifices that your family also has to make for you to prepare, that is also there with respect to civil services, because it's a, very long process, it's a very strenuous process, etc. So you should make that circumstances ready, your people around you also ready for this particular exercise. And people with family, kids, etc., have cleared the examination previously. So you look at the toppers, you can always listen to their talks, etc., to get that inspiration, to get that motivation when you feel let down. So that way I really believe that even if you start at any point, at any stage, it is never too late to begin for a good change. And if that is what you require in life, then life is a long journey. So the initial decisions that you make will have an impact. So whenever you can make that change, whenever you have the time and possibility to do it, utilize it. So I think you will understand the nuances of it as you go along. But in my perspective, it's never late to start a preparation. 1 year of good effort is more than enough for you to clear the examination, and all your experiences will come to your help that you've gained throughout the years in the examination. So that's what is my perspective. If you have any doubts with relation to anything that I talked about, you can mention that in the comment section. I'll get back to you. So that's all for the day. I wish you all the best. So until the next video, it's a goodbye from me. Thank you so much.